Welcome to Daily Gossip. You will get daily Hollywood updates here. Remember to subscribe for the latest videos. The world of K-pop was left shaken, broken, and stunned on June 18, 2025, as fans, media outlets, and human rights advocates turned their eyes to the Seoul Central District Court, where former NCT member Moon Taeil stood trial in one of the most disturbing celebrity cases to strike the Korean entertainment industry in years. What began as whispers and rumors in 2024 quickly escalated into a fully fledged criminal investigation. Today, we are no longer talking about speculation. We are talking about hard courtroom facts, a guilty plea, a shattered fandom, and the uncertain future of a man once celebrated for his angelic vocals and boyish charm. This is the full, detailed breakdown of Taeil's first trial appearance in a quasi-rape case that has sent shockwaves across South Korea, China, and beyond. Let's begin with how it all started. Back in June 2024, Taeil, who had already taken a temporary break from group activities citing health reasons, was seen socializing in Itaewon with two men, later identified only by their surnames, Lee and Hong. What was supposed to be a private night out quickly devolved into a criminal act, the magnitude of which would only surface months later. According to prosecutors, Taeil and the two co-defendants encountered a young Chinese tourist in a bar. She was heavily intoxicated, disoriented, and unable to make rational decisions. Despite this, Taeil and his acquaintances allegedly took her from Itaewon to a location in Bangbidong, where the unthinkable happened. She was sexually assaulted, a special case known under South Korean law as special quasi-rape, meaning the victim was unable to resist due to intoxication, and multiple perpetrators were involved. The news didn't immediately go public. Instead, the world of K-pop remained blissfully unaware while the Seoul Metropolitan Police conducted a quiet but thorough investigation. By February 28, 2025, charges were filed. Taeil, whose contract with SM Entertainment had already come under scrutiny due to ongoing controversies and inactivity, was officially indicted. What followed was a swift and deliberate move by SM. By August 2024, they removed him from NCT's official lineup, and 2 months later, in October, they announced the termination of his contract, effectively ending his career as an idol, or so fans thought. Fast forward to June 18, 2025, the day that would forever be etched into the collective memory of fans and legal observers. Cameras flashed, reporters scrambled for quotes, and fans, many of whom once cried tears of joy during NCT concerts, now wept in anguish outside the courthouse. Inside, Taeil arrived early, dressed modestly in black, his once brightly colored hair now dyed back to a somber brown. There were no stylists, no makeup, no stage. Just the man, the court, and the truth. And that truth was this. Taeil stood before the judge and admitted his guilt. In a move that shocked many but also revealed the depth of the legal weight he faced. Taeil, along with his co-defendants, pled guilty to the charges. The courtroom fell into an eerie silence as the words were spoken. There was no attempt to deny, twist, or deflect. Instead, Taeil acknowledged his role in the horrific events of that June night. His voice trembled as he apologized to the victim, to the public, and to his former fans. According to reporters present during the trial, Taeil looked visibly shaken and at times was seen wiping away tears. His lawyers presented several mitigating factors, including a settlement agreement with the victim, who had stated she no longer wished to pursue punishment, and Taeil's voluntary surrender before any arrest warrant was executed. But despite the plea and expressions of remorse, the prosecution did not hold back. In their statement, prosecutors asked the court to sentence Taeil to 7 years in prison. They argued that the severity of the crime, aggravated quasi-rape with multiple perpetrators and a vulnerable foreign victim, merited a strong, unyielding punishment. Furthermore, they requested that all 3 men undergo treatment programs and be banned from working in environments involving minors for the next 10 years. As these details unfolded, the court was silent, respectful, yet heavy with tension. The judge listened carefully, took notes, and then announced that sentencing would be reserved for July 10, 2025. That means the next few weeks will determine whether Taeil spends the next 7 years behind bars or receives a lighter sentence. Due to remorse and settlement agreement, whatever the outcome, one thing is certain. His days as a beloved K-pop idol are over. Let's now talk about the victim, a Chinese tourist whose name has been withheld for legal and ethical reasons. According to court documents and statements from her legal team, she had arrived in Korea for a short vacation, eager to explore the food, the culture, and yes, the music scene. She was not seeking fame or drama, only a taste of the country that exports some of the most influential pop culture in the world. What she encountered instead was a night of trauma that will likely haunt her forever. Though she has reportedly reached a settlement with the defendants and asked the court not to pursue punishment, the emotional scars she carries may never fully heal. The incident has sparked outrage and soul-searching in the K-pop community. Fan forums, once filled with fan art and birthday projects, have been flooded with debates, tears, and disappointment. Some fans remain in denial, suggesting the plea was coerced or made for strategic reasons. Others have burned their merchandise, deleted their playlists, and issued heartfelt apologies to the victim, recognizing that celebrity worship can sometimes blind us to deeper moral truths. The most painful realization that a person so beloved and admired could be capable of something so profoundly cruel. Let's also not ignore the cultural implications here. South Korea has long struggled with addressing sexual assault in its entertainment industry, from actor scandals to agency abuse. There's a disturbing pattern of silence, cover-ups, and delayed justice. Taeil's case marks a significant shift, not just because of the guilty plea, but because of how swiftly the court and the public have moved to confront it. This isn't just about one fallen idol. This is about how society values accountability, justice, and the rights of victims, no matter their nationality or background. As we approach the July 10th sentencing date, many questions remain. Will Taeil receive the full 7-year sentence? Will the judge consider the victim's settlement and reduce it? Will SM Entertainment issue a follow-up statement now that the plea is public? And perhaps most poignantly, how does the K-pop industry move forward from here? In a world where idols are often placed on pedestals, where fandom can feel like family, and where stars are expected to be role models, the Taeil scandal is a brutal reminder of the fallibility of fame. It forces us all to reconsider who we admire, why we admire them, and what we're willing to ignore in the name of art and loyalty. This story is still unfolding, and here at Daily Gossip, we will continue to bring you the latest updates with the care and depth this heartbreaking case deserves. Our thoughts are with the victim and with the millions of fans who are grieving not just the fall of a celebrity, but the shattering of trust. Until next time, stay informed, stay kind, and remember, justice, no matter how delayed or painful, must be served. Thank you for watching Daily Gossip. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an important update.